Hey everyone, and welcome to Module 6 review. I'm so excited. I finally got my computer, a new computer, so that I can do these weekly review videos. So let's jump right into what we're going to look at this week. But before we do that, let's review from previous weeks. And so we can kind of recap what we've been going over. First of all, in week 1, we did the introduction to integrated marketing communications. So you found out what IMC really is about. And then we jumped into branding and market segmentation, which you know is so important in marketing today, in that we segment our market out and we identify our target market and who our perfect customer would look like. And then we looked at SMART goals, strategies, tactics, and KPIs in week 3. And you've been working on these, and you're going to continue working on the strategies, tactics, and KPIs this coming week. So, and then we also put together your creative strategy statement and a creative brief, which is the foundation of your entire IMC campaign. And we reviewed some marketing disciplines in week 5. And that's kind of what I want to touch on today in regards to what we're going to look at this week. So what we're going to be doing this week is our strategies and tactics. And there's sometimes I wish that we would teach this backwards instead of going from the big goals down to tactics, because I think that as you review this, you're going to understand why I've been telling several of you that your goals need to be much broader and more overarching in regards to your IMC campaign. A lot of you have the perspective that this is a marketing plan, and and this is kind of hard to narrow it down. And so that's one thing I encourage a lot of you to work on as you're working on this final project for week 7, is that remember, this is a communications plan. All right, we're not doing an overarching marketing campaign, and we're going to look at some examples later on in what I mean by this. But first of all, let's take a look at your strategies and tactics. So you remember when we talked about the differences between goals and strategies and tactics a couple weeks ago, and your strategies again are kind of larger, and we've in that marketing discipline 1 that we looked at last week, and then the part 2 that we're looking at this week, it's giving you some ideas for strategies that you can use. And I think you have to choose 2 to 3 strategies and then discuss specific tactics within each of those strategies. So the strategies that you have available to you and are, of course, your traditional advertising, public relations, sales promotions, and content marketing that we covered last week. And now this week, you're going to take a look at digital marketing, direct marketing, social media, and non-traditional alternative marketing, which is kind of fun. So within each of these strategies, there are a variety of tactics that you can pick out, and this might seem overwhelming to you, but don't let it be. Kind of work your way down, pick out strategies that are going to best match that target market. Is advertising going to reach them better? Will sales promotions reach them better? Think about the other parts of the marketing mix, the product, the price, how it's being distributed, the overall goal that the Sanu pet supply store has given to you for this IMC campaign. Does digital marketing work better? Social media, what is going to work best with your target market? Always build from that target market, because that's who you're trying to communicate with, right? So within each of these strategies, like I said, there's a myriad of tactics that you can choose. For advertising, I've listed just a few: TV commercials, radio spots, newspaper ads, billboard, There's magazines, anything that's pretty much like print, audio, video, that is traditionally used. Remember, that's a one-way form of communication, right? There's no two-way coming back and forth, just one-way communication. Public relations, you could look at press releases, events, sponsorships. Sales promotions, you could do coupons, contests, sweepstakes, samplings, different things like that. Content marketing could include ebooks, white papers, and podcasts, and this is a great way to show your expertise in the field. Digital marketing is anything digital, and not just on a computer that we have, right here in front of us, but also mobile. And it can be geo-targeting, which is a new cool thing, and just a variety of digital tactics available. Direct marketing could be things like catalogs or sending out weekly emails, something like that. Social media, is a big thing, of course, and it can be any type of platform: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, sharing videos on different things, on Facebook Live, some things like that. Those are all different tactics, including social media ads. And then finally, non-traditional alternative marketing can be like guerrilla marketing, where you're doing something that's just kind of unexpected, in an unusual place. Buzz marketing, which is very challenging to do actually, but it happens. You can have ambassadors, which I know is kind of hidden by my video, but brand ambassadors, which can include professionals in the field or customers or even your own employees, can be brand ambassadors for you. All right, so you've looked at all those, and I'm going to hide my video now. Okay, there we go. No. New computer, remember? There we go. All right, so here is an example. If I were to set up an IMC campaign, and I'm staying focused on what the company is wanting me to do in regards to this communications plan, and so this would be something that I might consider as a goal to tactic example. Remember, your goals need to be smart, and this is why I keep telling you they need to be overarching, because you will choose your one goal could include multiple strategies and a variety of tactics. So for instance, my SMART goal that I might choose would increase awareness of the new pet toy by 25% before launch date. And you'll see it's specific because I'm talking about the new pet toy. It's measurable. I've got a number in there, 25%. It is attainable, and it is relevant because that's what the company's wanting me to do. And it's got a time frame before the launch date. So with this one particular goal, I have chosen 3 different strategies that I might use. I've decided I'm going to use social media, traditional advertising, and alternative advertising. And out of those 3 strategies, I come over here to all these different kinds of tactics. And in reality, I would probably have a lot more tactics listed than what I have here. This is just a short example. So for social media, this new pet supply already has a Facebook page, so I might, up that a little bit. I might include a YouTube channel, and this is, I've got a particular reason for this, because for one thing, I want to do TV commercials as my traditional advertising, and companies will put their commercials on YouTube. Yeah. And then something I would do for alternative advertising is I might take, every now and then, take a prototype demos out to the dog parks and let customers see it. And this could build some buzz marketing right here, which is challenging to do, but could be done. And I would, if I got their permission to do it, I might videotape that and put it on YouTube. Or I might do actual live, Facebook Live, and put it on there. So do you see how all these are integrated together? And, from these strategies, that's going to build awareness of this particular toy, hopefully by at least 25% before the product even hits the shelves. Okay? So, as we finish out, I wanted to go one last time over your final project, because I think a lot of you are, you're kind of off track a little bit. You need to go back and visit the case study and really understand what it is that your assignment is all about. And I'm just going to read this verbatim right here for you. Marketing strategy for the Snoo Pet Supply. They're interested in growing brand awareness of the new toy launch and increasing sales through their online store. All right. So this is the ultimate objective that the Snoo Pet Supply has given to you for this IMC plan. Keep that in mind. It's a recent expansion of the marketing strategy, which was initially focused on reaching customers local to retail locations. Up to this point, the company has focused its advertising efforts on traditional marketing channels. And I believe if you read in there, it also states that they do have Facebook. You, as the marketing director, recognize an opportunity to create an integrated marketing communications campaign that builds on that traditional marketing base, appeals to local community, and incorporates digital marketing and social media to create a cohesive marketing message. Okay? So while Snoo Pet Supply continues to be active to grow a local consumer base, they see an opportunity for expansion locally and in the online environment. All right, so we've heard this now twice. All right, this is the ultimate objective of this entire campaign. The company would like to see this accomplished through integrating communications to more effectively and creatively utilize its existing marketing strategies, which is, again, it was the traditional advertising and the Facebook, but you also see an opportunity where you can go beyond that. So for this week's to-do list, the module recommends that you read pages 280 through 300 in your textbook. But the only thing that really covers is the alternative marketing. There's a lot of information in your textbook about all those different strategies. So please jump in there and read that. This is how you will learn how to be an awesome IMC planner. Complete the strategies and tactics discussion post for this week. And remember, this part of it, your strategies and tactics are not being graded. The part that is being graded is the peer review that you are doing for at least 2 classmates. So if you've not been replying to classmates and you don't do it this time, it's not going to help your grade much. So do be sure to go in and do your peer reviews. And you might come up with some great ideas from your classmates, and you can help each other create these phenomenal strategies and tactics. Before you do that peer review, I strongly encourage you to watch the video, the peer review best practices, because you want to be professional in providing people feedback. And this will help you with that, okay? For next week, I'll go ahead and talk about that. That's what your final project is due next week. So be putting all this stuff together. Please take my feedback to help improve. And hopefully this video has helped you a little bit. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call, or not a call, but an email, and I will respond to you as quickly as possible. And best of luck. Have a great week. Bye.